Our top story, a Portsmouth police officer is locked up tonight, charged with murder.
Stephen Rankin is also off the force. He turned himself in this afternoon after a grand jury indicted him with first-degree murder in the death of an unarmed teenager. He shot and killed William Chapman II in the Walmart parking lot on Frederick Boulevard in April. 10 on your side's Liz Palka has followed this case from the beginning and has all the angles covered for us tonight. Liz?
Ago, Sally Chapman addressed us in tears. That was one day after her son was shot and killed. Today, outside the Commonwealth's attorney's office, we saw a different person. She told us she is grateful and relieved Officer Rankin has been formally charged.
Stephen Rankin, the defendant, is now charged with first-degree murder and use of a firearm with the commission of a felony.
Portsmouth Commonwealth's attorney Stephanie Morales makes a short statement as she takes on a case involving a now former city police officer.
That it is paramount for everyone to respect the judicial process.
The judicial process just beginning after more than 4 months of investigation. A grand jury met Thursday and charged Rankin in the death of 18-year-old William Chapman II. Rankin shot the teenager outside the Walmart on Frederick Boulevard in April. His mother says she is thanking God.
Excited, I feel justified. I'm just so grateful and thank God. To God be the glory.
Sally Chapman has defended her son since the day he died.
It never should have happened. I had to bury my son. My son's supposed to bury me.
Virginia State Police said Chapman was suspected of shoplifting from the Walmart. Witnesses said the teenager became aggressive with the officer.
No, he would never do anything wrong. He would never steal, no fighting back.
We were quite surprised at the charge that was returned as a true bill by the grand jury.
Rankin's attorney, Nicole Belote, says she and her team have been preparing for this case. She tells us Rankin is surprised by a first-degree murder charge, but ready for a trial.
It's our belief that the facts do not at all support a charge of first-degree murder, but it doesn't change the evidence we will present and the defense that we will put on.
Sally Chapman says the indictment is a step in the right direction, and it also sends a message.
If you're a police officer, that don't give you the right to do anything. All lives matter, and you had no right to take him away.
Belote tells me Rankin will be arraigned tomorrow morning at 9:30. She is also asking for a bond hearing. Live in Portsmouth, I'm Liz Palka, 10 on your side.
And now a statement sent to 10 on your side. The Portsmouth branch of the NAACP says in part, quote, "This sends a strong message throughout our community that the badge is not above the law, and those who betray the public trust by not valuing the dignity of human life will be held accountable."
Portsmouth Police Chief Dennis Mook sent us a statement tonight. It reads in part, "I believe in the criminal justice system and the laws under which it operates. Our duty as a law enforcement agency and as a community is to allow the criminal justice system to take its course. But I understand that this tragedy doesn't end today. A family lost a loved one. An officer and his family's lives have been turned upside down, and our community is hurting."
Wavy.com has complete coverage of today's decision and everything that led up to it. You can see a timeline and all of our previous coverage of the shooting. We posted the complete statements from the police chief and the NAACP. You'll also find a copy of the indictment. Just look for this story on our homepage.